Newcastle united, black and white and brown.
We will not cower in the face of racism, bigotry, violence, extremism and hate!
That the message of hundreds of anti-racism protesters in the city centre this morning. A city...
Yeah. UK, you people destroyed my father's land, and you think your fatherland will be safe for you to live. It's a lie. This is just karma. It's visiting you people. All the people that destroyed Africa will receive the same karma. All the countries that contribute to the destruction of the Africa will also receive the same karma. UK is just starting. UK will be destroyed beyond repair. After you people has the mind to steal from Africa and destroyed and the African people, millions of Africa, you people send them to their early grave. For your selfish interests, you build UK with the blood of the Africa. Now the blood is crying. The blood is rising against you people. The blood is fighting against you people. Because you feel you are the people that God sent to come and enjoy people benefit. You leave you leave your country all the way from UK to Africa to steal and to send people to early grave and to destroy it. Up to date, you people are still continue destroying Africa. You don't want to leave Africa alone to grow. Always continue destroying Africa. And now, the karma is in your door. The karma is in your door. The Almighty Creator is visiting you people. Because you people feel the Africa cannot fight you. Cannot fight you people. Now the karma is visiting, is in your door. Knocking. You people have to answer. UK is going to destroy beyond repair. I said it again. UK will be destroyed beyond repair. You destroy my country, Nigeria. But no Nigeria have freedom in UK. Everything that UK has, 89% of what UK has come from Nigeria. But Nigeria do not have freedom in UK. Nigeria do not have free visa in UK. Nigeria do not have peace in UK. Nigeria do not benefit nothing from UK. All these people, God is watching you all. And you feel that karma cannot visit you. You people is going to pay for everything you have done to the Africa, all the Western world that contribute to the insecurity in Africa, the suffering in Africa. See how you people messed up Africa. Always on post puppet as our leader. People that knows nothing, you impose them there as your puppets so that you can continue stealing from Africa. Now the karma is in your door. Let me leave you people to watch more of the video.
Which, notably, has escaped disorder thus far.
Obvious question, but why? What's brought you on the street?
For 5 reasons. Diversity, inclusion, equality, freedom, justice for everybody.
I wanted to come here today with all these hundreds of people to make that clear that the Nazis and the right wing are unwelcome here in Newcastle.
Majority of my community are not here, and it's for one reason.
And local Imam Ali Assad said police advised his community to stay away to reduce tensions.
The plan that we've worked with the local authorities is that our community members will be protecting all places of worship, like even the Hindu temple and the Gurdwaras as well. It's not just the mosque.
From early morning, hundreds of officers drafted in, Northumbria of course, but a large contingent from Gwent, South Wales, as well as neighbouring forces like Durham. The use of special stop and search powers very much in evidence. In one case, 10 officers to search one person. Manpower shortage, it appears, not an issue here. In the early days of these anti-immigrant riots, there were accusations from some that the police had on occasions been outflanked, taken by surprise. But in recent days, the response of the state has been twofold. Very public and very swift action in the courts and a massive police presence in the streets. Police established a cordon separating the large crowd from this. A group of less than 50 gathered with Union and St George flags to protest, they said, against immigration.
They're leaving their women and children at home. If they were that frightened for their safety, they'd send their women and children and fight for their country back.
How do you know they're
unchecked? To me, loads of men coming across here are looking for war. They're not looking for peace, are they?
When people accuse you of being a racist, what do you say?
A racist? I'm not a racist. I'm just against what's happening.
I'm a concerned grandparent about illegal and unfettered immigration and the exploitation of our country.
People say, but are you a racist, sir?
Whoa!
That's what people say. People accuse the...
Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa!
No, that's
whoa.
not the case, so I want you to answer that. What's your answer?
No, I'm not. I've got plenty of foreign friends, black friends, Asian friends. Look at all the people here.
Yeah.
Are we all what we've been branded as right-wing football hooligans?
But you condemn the violence then?
Of course I do.
No significant disorder from either group, but we witnessed a number of arrests across several hours of protest. Most of those detained were from the small anti-immigrant gathering, including this person arrested, police said, because he was wearing a lifelike mask, and wearing masks under special policing powers is now a crime. At least one anti-racism protester got through the cordon and was led away in handcuffs. A number of shops in the area had boarded up just in case of trouble.
You need to leave by the end. Disperse immediately.
Police ordered both groups to disperse at 3 p.m. and they did, bringing proceedings to an end without the violence which we've seen across the northeast, from Sunderland to Hartlepool to Middlesbrough. Saturation policing and swift justice, a national pincer operation producing, it appears, peace.
In Liverpool, the imam of one mosque decided to reach out to those involved in far-right protests to try and bring the community together. Jane Dodge went to find out what happened next.
We are the people! We won't be silent! Stop the fascism now, 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 now!
Several hundred anti-racist protesters gathered at Liverpool's Pierhead at lunchtime today. There were just a handful of opponents with a single Union Jack. Fears of a far-right show of strength seen on the streets of this city a week ago failed to materialise.
So the last 10 days have been very, very intense. They've been terrifying for a lot of people.
The Imam addressing the anti-racist rally today has spent the last few days trying to build bridges with some of those who've been demonstrating outside his mosque. Last Friday, he took to social media with a highly unusual message for them.
So just to let you know, anybody who attends the protest tomorrow, we're going to be handing out free cold drinks to you. We're going to be handing out burgers and chips.
And Adam Kelwick was true to his word. After offering food to those who'd come to protect his mosque, he crossed the road and did the same to those who'd come to protest.
I remember when I first walked over, it was very tense. The first 2 or 3 people who I saw just completely blanked me, as if I was invisible, looked straight through me. But I didn't let that deter me. I continued smiling, and I went to the next people, and they gave me a firm head shake to say no. And finally, we broke through to somebody's heart, and he accepted the first burger. And from that point, amazing things happened. We gave out food.
There's an image of you hugging a man. What was the story behind that?
I actually asked this individual, what exactly is it that you're here to protest against? And he didn't have a straight answer. In the end, he said, we're fed up with the police. And I said to him, shouldn't the protest maybe be outside the police station instead of the mosque then? And he actually agreed with me and said yeah. And then we realised that, you know, we're not each other's enemies.
But do you accept some of these people have been racist at these demonstrations?
There definitely is racism. But I don't think it's meant with ill intent. And I'm not talking about the organisers of the event, by the way, because they are troublemakers and they want to turn races against each other and communities against each other. But I honestly believe, and this is what I've witnessed, that the vast majority of people who've been protesting against Islam, against the Muslim community, I genuinely believe that they are beautiful human beings who were driven after Southport by their emotions, mixed together with a lot of toxic narratives they've been seeing in the media and online, especially during the election campaign. And I think it's bubbled up, and they've wanted ultimately to change a bad situation, what they perceive, whether it's based on ignorance or not. They wanted to change a perceived bad situation into a good situation.
This bridge building hasn't just stopped at food handouts. Protesters have been invited into the mosque, and tomorrow they've invited Adam and some of his fellow worshippers on a day trip to Wales.
We're going to leave our phones on the coach, and we're going to walk out, and we're going to force people to walk and talk together. He said, one of those coaches I want to give to you and the Muslim community to join us. So tomorrow morning we'll be heading up into the hills, and we won't be seeing any of these toxic narratives on social media, and we'll be able to meet each other, walk together, talk together, and we'll be doing our prayers, and they'll be doing some meditation, and I'm really looking forward to it.